All right, all right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. We are live. Once again, we are live. It has been a hot minute since we have been live. How long ago has it been? It's been almost like what, a month? More than a month? Holy crap, it has been a long time. SeaWorld Roblox, hello, how's it going? Jimmy McGowan, hello. Hannah Banana, hello. Let's see, Jay's BMX, hello, welcome. Beansy, one of our mods, hello, welcome. Heather M, hello, hello. Let's see, Brandy Dodd, hi Adrian, welcome back. Thank you so much, I'm so happy to be back. Let's see, Brianna Pucko, hello. Livestream Vibes, let's go. Cameron James Wolf, hello. Princess Aloha, how's it going? Am I still on the Wish? No. I am not on the Wish. I just got back yesterday, as a matter of fact. Yesterday I got back from the Disney Wish. Let's see. Go get a 4-star. Hello. Welcome. Paige. Hello. Welcome. Let's see. Spiderific. Hello. Welcome. SGT Mayhem. And no nugget in sight. I mean, we got plenty of nuggets. What? Back here. We got plenty of nuggets over here. And we got the big one right here with the Loki ears. So we got plenty of nuggets. We got plenty of nuggets going on. Let's see. I'm amazed they let you set your whole room up on the Wish. You know, that would be incredible. If I could just live on the Wish and have a studio on there, that'd be perfect. Let's see. Yay, live stream. Welcome back. Silly question. Are you going to randomly burp? My girlfriend and I laugh so hard when you burp. Well, I mean, as of right now, I don't plan on randomly burping. I mean, I have water with me right here. So, yeah, I don't plan on burping. Thanks for asking. I'm glad that my burps bring you some joy. Let's see. Cameron James Wolf, you made it back safely from Florida. I'm glad to hear that you made it home. I'm glad to hear you made it home. Let's see. Adrian, my wallet is very upset with you. I'm now booking a cruise to Alaska. First cruise as an adult and not on Disney, but still. Hey, Heather M, that's awesome. Any cruise to Alaska is a good cruise, and you are going to have a fantastic time. I'm glad the videos helped you make that decision. Let's see. How come you never post any more videos? SeaWorld Entertainment Roblox, are you subscribed to the channel? Do you have notifications turned on? Because we've been posting a lot of videos. I mean, granted, they haven't been too many from theme parks, but we've been posting a lot of videos. Let's see. Did you see anyone get the $5,000 drink? I haven't personally seen anybody get it, but I know of some people that got it. But I haven't seen it personally with my own eyes. But yeah, I've been posting a lot of cruise videos. I posted a lot of Alaska videos. We have our Embarkation Day video from the Disney Wish that is already out. So yeah, we have a lot of cruise content on the channel, and we have another Disney Wish video coming out tomorrow. That will be day 2 from our day at Nassau. So let's see. Snowfang, hey, how's it going? I am doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're doing well as well. Let's see. Going in October for our first Disney cruise. Wait, hold up. I was reading that. Chase Vincent, going in October for our first Disney cruise. Watching your Wish series and can't wait to see it all. You are going to have a fantastic time. Let's see. Is the Wish our new favorite? Tell us everything, please. No, I'll tell you right now. The Wish is not my new favorite ship. It's the newest. It's definitely the newest ship, but it's definitely not a favorite of mine. It's not a favorite of mine, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a favorite of a lot of other folks. So let's see. Britta, hi. Did you watch Obi-Wan? What are your thoughts? I worked on the ad campaign for it, and I am working on Hocus Pocus 2. Yes, I did watch Obi-Wan, and it was okay. The show overall was okay, and I was expecting a little bit more. It ended up focusing a lot more on Leia than I would have liked, and I wish it would have been more on Obi-Wan and Vader, but the show was okay overall. I don't know why my nose is suddenly bothering me right now. So let's see. Donald Newman, hello. Welcome to the chat. A new face in here. I believe this is your first time in the chat. If not, hello. Welcome back. Let's see. Thank you for the advice about Busch Gardens Tampa. Hey, no problem. I'm glad you enjoyed your time. Shayna Davison, hey Adrian, loving the videos. When will you be starting your HHN updates? Sometime this week. Sometime this week, probably Thursday or Friday, I will be heading out to Universal Studios and I will start uploading Halloween Horror Nights updates, so don't you worry about that. I am so sorry if I missed your comment because we are falling so far behind already. We have 72 people in the chat right now. Good Lord. Thank you guys so much for coming out. If you guys are hearing my voice right now, can you please do me a huge favor and leave a like on the stream? I see we have 18 likes right now. If we can get that up to 50, that would be amazing, and I would be incredibly happy. So yeah, just hit that like button. It greatly helps us out and helps more people find the live stream. Let's see. You know you're American, right? And you go to the bathroom. You're European. So let's see. I love that you are honest with your views on the cruise ships and in the parks. Thank you for being so authentic. Hey, I appreciate it. And Kimberly Moore, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you being here. Let's see. I agree that didn't love the focus on Leia. Yep. Let's see. Welcome home, Theme Park Express. Hey, Oppressed. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for welcoming me home. Let's see. Beansy, best Disney cruise, like best itinerary or best ship? You gotta be a little more specific. Let's see. I overheard him listening to you once and heard the burp and didn't realize you were live. I thought you didn't edit it out, and he always brings it up. No, maybe next time. As of right now, I'm not planning on burping. Let's see. Candy Floss King. Hello. Hope all is well, fella. I appreciate you being here, Candy Floss King. It's good to see your face around here. Let's see. We enjoy your content, though. Thank you. Feel free to ignore him in the future. Okay, will do. Did you record the Random People's Wedding Vows? It wasn't the Random People. It was Diz Life of Ours, and they are another Disney Orlando-based YouTube channel, and they had their wedding vows renewed on the Disney Wish. And yes, I was there for the whole thing, and I did record it. So that will be in another vlog in the near future. Let's see. Remember, if you don't like the stream, Bobby raises the prices and throws one of the Small World dolls into the fire. You know? Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Did they put up the decorations in the room? No, they never did. But we do have that problem resolved in the next video that comes out tomorrow. I mean, pretty much they gave us a refund. They ended up giving us a refund on it, and they gave us some free stuff. So we'll cover that more in the video that comes out tomorrow. Let's see. Best everything. LOL. The best Disney cruise to book. If you've never been on a Disney cruise before, I definitely recommend starting off with a 4-night. Definitely recommend starting off with a 4-night, so that way you get a nice feel for it, and you have a day at sea, so that way you have a full day to explore the ship. But yeah, I would definitely start off nice and slow with a Bohemian cruise on a 4-night, whether it be out of Miami or on the Wish, out of Port Canaveral. But yeah, definitely start off with a 4-night, and then you can work your way up from there to the more crazy itineraries. Let's see. Any excursions you wish you did in Alaska besides the one that got canceled? I wish I went to Mendenhall Glacier. I really wish I had gone to Mendenhall Glacier when we were in Juneau. I do regret that. But other than that, I mean, a lot of the other excursions that we really wanted to do were really expensive, like taking a seaplane up to the top of one of the glaciers, or no, just taking a seaplane in general, or taking a helicopter up to the top of one of the glaciers, you know, things like that. They were like $800 a piece. So, yeah, I definitely wish we could have done one of those. Let's see. Pedro's hello from Texas. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Hey, new to the channel, Moose Tracks. What kind of weight loss diet are you doing? I'm 322 pounds and trying to lose weight to ride the coasters at Busch Gardens. Well, it's probably no secret now. I have gone on a lot of cruises recently, and I have gained a bit of weight back. So now that we are done with cruising for a little while, our next cruise right now isn't until January. We're going to be hitting the gym a lot more. I'm going to be doing a lot of more running, getting back on the intermittent fasting, and I am planning on losing quite a bit of weight before my 10K in January. So, I mean, as of right now, I don't have any other cruises planned. We might do a very maritime cruise on the Wish because I really want to cover it and the decorations and everything. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Say hello to my tomato. She went to work today and didn't put on sunblock, and now she is very red. Look at her arm over here. Like, goodness, her arms are really red. That's not from the cruise. That's not from the cruise. That's from work today.
Hello, all. Moose Tracks. Hello. Snowbank, hello.
So let's see. I'm from Southern California. I hear the Magic will be cruising out of San Diego in 2023. Let's see. How do you think it compares to the Wonder? I know you said it was showing its age. I think the Magic is definitely showing its age a bit more than the Wonder, because the Magic is definitely 100% the oldest ship. But I think you'll have a great time. As far as the Magic and the Wonder are concerned, they're basically identical to one another with a few differences. The biggest one being the restaurant that is in the back of the ship that is either Tiana's place or Tangled. Rapunzel's Royal Table, but
I did. My hand's in my pocket.
Okay, keep it there. Keep it there. I saw your eyes light up. But yeah, I mean, other than that, they're basically exactly the same. Let's see. Blake Ryan, content has been amazing. How's your training going for your 10K? It is getting there. I mean, we've made it to what? 2 miles is how far I've made it so far.
Comfortably, we did 3 once.
Yeah, we did 3 once. We did 3 once, but right now I'm sitting at about 2. But we're working on pace right now. I mean, we jump between pace and distance, We're trying to get me to the 6 miles, and then we'll start bringing down my pace. Let's see. Am I going to Oogie Boogie Bash? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Am I going to be doing any more follow-up Genie Plus videos? I mean, I've done a lot more vlogs from the Magic Kingdom and from other parks since Genie Plus has come out, and I've made those initial videos. So, I mean, I guess you can classify those as follow-ups, and I've had some pretty good success with Genie, and especially stacking. Like, go to my 4th of July video. My 4th of July video was very, very interesting, and it was a very good video with using Genie Plus and stacking all the lightning lanes and, being able to do as much as we did that day. So definitely check that out. But as far as like a Genie Plus specific video, don't have any plans for that at the moment. Don't have any plans for that at the moment. And also, we have 106 people in here. That is absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the live stream. If you are hearing my voice right now, please go ahead and leave a like on the video and share the link with a friend, especially if you are trying to get on the Wish very soon and you have any questions. We can get more people in here. We can answer as many questions as possible. Let's see. We were on your Alaska, but decided to cancel and postpone until 2023. Did you book the Disney Wonder Alaska for 2023 yet? No, we have not. We haven't narrowed down a date yet, but we will soon. We are 100% going to be doing an Alaska cruise next year. Am I going to D23? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Let's see. Training in the summer is hard, man. You got this. Hey, I appreciate it. Let's see. Does Coda ever wear sunscreen by herself, or just when you remind her? Just when I remind her. She never does it on her own. Never. Let's see. Were you able to try out the Aqua Mouse, and how was it? Yes, we did try out the Aqua Mouse, and it was on the very last day of the cruise. We did try it, and I know prior to getting on the ship, I saw POV, and I'm like, this looks really lame. And I gotta say that after writing it, I will say I was wrong. I mean, it's definitely... I struggle with trying to figure out whether or not it's better or worse than the Aqueduct, because at least with the Aqueduct, it starts off right away and you go and you hit those hills, but then the Aqueduct has that straightaway part where you're just doing this down the side of the ship, and I don't really like that. However, with the Aqua Mouse, you have that conveyor belt lift that goes up, and you're passing the different screens, and you're getting sprayed with water from the screens, and that's really cool. I wasn't expecting that to get hit with water, but once you get going, both Coda and I in one tube, we were flying. Oh my god, we were going so flippin' fast, and we hit those turns, and oh my god, we were flying. So it was definitely a much more thrilling experience, in my opinion, than the Aqueduct. But that conveyor belt can be a little tedious. Like, it is a long and slow conveyor belt, but once you get to the top, it's actually pretty enjoyable, and I had a good time. We actually got to ride it twice in a row. We went in the middle of a dinner service, and we skipped dinner at 1923 that night, and we went in the middle of a dinner service. We only waited 5 minutes to get on it, and they let us ride again because there was no one else in line. So, excuse me. So if you're on like a 4-night cruise, or if you've been on the Wish before, is that for me?
No.
Oh,
you want more water?
I mean, no. I just thought you was being nice and like bringing me a bigger one.
You want more water?
No, it's okay. Let's see. Have you been on to the Disney Baja cruise? If so, is it worth it? I have not. I'd really like to do one though, because aren't those like the 2-night cruises? Like those are the shortest cruises that you can do. Let's see. Hi, Coda and Adrian. It was great seeing you on the Disney Wish. We were on the July 25th cruise, watching the wedding. Hey, it was nice to meet you too. It was definitely nice to meet you too. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Let's see. We will be on the Wish on 8/22/22. Booked a category 2A. Looked forward to the extended veranda. We booked Alaska 6/26/23. Hey, you're gonna have a great time on both of those cruises. Have fun. Let's see. Dominic Brown. She says hello, Coda.
Hello.
Let's see. The chat is bumping tonight. Remember us when you make it. No, I do my best to remember all the regulars, all the people who show up to the live streams consistently. I remember all of you guys. Don't worry. And I am sorry if I do have to skip your comment, because we do have 118 people watching the stream right now. So I am very sorry if I miss your comment. I don't want to fall too far behind on the comments. Let's see. Going to Alaska next year, and your vlogs were some of the best ones I've seen. So excited. Hey, Sonali, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Prior to going on the Alaska cruise, I watched a lot of different vlogs. I mean, I say a lot loosely because there aren't too many out there. There are not too many vlogs out there from Alaska. And I definitely want it to be the best out there. I want it to be the most informative. Not necessarily the best. I want it to be the most informative. And the feedback that I have been getting on those Alaska videos has been absolutely insane. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for watching the Alaska videos. You guys have been phenomenal. And all the comments that I get that say because of your videos I booked an Alaska cruise, those are the best comments. I love those comments. So let's see, best times to book a cruise, like how far ahead? As soon as they drop. If you're looking to book a cruise and get the best rate, book it as soon as they drop. That is when you will find the cheapest cruises. It's rare that you find a last minute deal, but if you're a Florida resident, you can get some great deals last minute. But as far as like out of state or out of town, it's definitely different. Hey, Team Hype! Thank you for the 13-month resub, or for the remember? Thank you for remembering on the channel for 13 months. Team Hype, you're the best, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. One of our OG members. Also, Brianna, hey, Brianna, look at me. Stop telling Coda to push the buttons. Stop.
I didn't even.
I will ban you. In the polite way. Stop it.
Politely?
But the buttons are so pretty. No, stop it. No button pushing. Let's see. Carson Walker. Hello, theme park. Hello, Dakota. Let's see. Your newest cruise videos have me hyped to book another one, and we haven't even gone on our first. Oh my gosh, I love hearing that. Thank you so much for that, for those kind words. Let's see. Who have you met on the ship? A lot of people, a lot of subscribers. We met a lot of subscribers. Diz Life of Ours, we got to have decent conversations with. Ordinary Adventures, we got to have a lot of conversations with them, and they're really nice people. They are really nice people. So I was pretty hyped to meet Ordinary Adventures. Who else did I meet? Gavin and Patrick, they're really sweet. I'm struggling with. Did we meet any other YouTubers? We talked to JoJo, but I've met him plenty of times before. So yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there were a lot of other people with big clunky cameras on the ship that we didn't recognize. So there's just a lot of, theme park YouTubers out there, and there's a lot of cruise YouTubers out there. So it's crazy. Let's see, new name, Cruise Ship Express. Maybe in the future, if the cruise videos become more popular, we might make a second channel for cruising. Who knows? But as of right now, I am riding the wave of having all the support on this channel right now. Let's see. Did you see Little Mermaid? Was it any good on the Wish? It was okay. It was okay. The show was incomplete in certain ways. There were definitely things that can be improved. There are definitely things that should be improved. Is it enjoyable? Yes. Are kids going to like it? Yes. Whoa, Paige! Holy moly, with the $100 donation. Oh my gosh.
I love your channel. You and Koda are my favorite theme park vloggers. Watching all of your cruise videos is making me super excited for my 7-night cruise next summer. I can't wait to see more of your adventures.
Thank you so much, Paige, for the $100 donation. Oh my gosh, thank you. You are absolutely insane. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Paige? Thank you so much for the $100 donation. That really helps us out a lot. That really does. And, oh my gosh. So, stop overusing Absolutely Insane. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for overusing Absolutely Insane. I'm sorry. I have seen your comments. I know that people don't like me using the words absolutely insane. But what else do you want me to say?
Crazy.
I am not a
Wild.
thesaurus.
Do you need a thesaurus?
I think I might need that. I can't even say thesaurus.
Dinosaurus.
I'm sorry.
Signed, baby kangaroo.
Let's see, Desiree, I like where you're going with that. We need some merch with absolutely insane. Yeah, we do. We do. But I mean, I do admit that I do say absolutely insane a lot, but I mean, it's one of my favorite phrases. Like, I just don't know how to express my shock and awe and excitement over something. When I'm just blown away by something, I say it's absolutely insane. Let's see, Team Hype, you and JoJo should make a video. Maybe one day in the future if he's down for it. We'll see. Can't make any promises though, because he's got like what, 300-some thousand subscribers, and I'm sitting here chilling with 37. Maybe one day though. Maybe one day though. We did have some nice conversations on the show. He's a good fellow with a good heart. Let's see. Mia Senna, hi there. I booked my first Disney cruise on the Wish, but hearing your reviews has me questioning what ship I should have booked first. So everyone's opinion on the Wish is going to be different. For me personally, if I were to give anybody any advice for going on a Disney cruise, I would personally suggest booking any of the other ships first before experiencing the Wish. Coda's giving a face. What is your thought?
I mean, as of right now, yeah. But who knows? In the future, maybe when they get their crap together.
Yeah. We have a lot of things coming. We have a lot of things coming in the future videos with the Wish that are not so positive, but also very negative. Like, we came off the ship. Like, again, as a reminder, guys, we spent 7 nights on the Disney Wish. 7 nights. We did a back-to-back cruise. We did a 3-night and then a 4-night, which, by the way, those 2 cruises by themselves are not enough. Like, if you do a 3-night, that's not enough. If you do a 4-night, that's still not enough to explore the ship and to really do everything while still trying to relax. Because for me, cruising is about not just the ship, but also relaxing. And if you're on an Alaskan cruise, that's something completely different. You're going on an Alaskan cruise for the destinations. But if you're doing these shorter cruises, you're going for the ship and for relaxing and to get away from things. We came off the ship loving it. Like, overall, we had a great time, we had a great experience, and we loved the ship. It just needs some help. It desperately needed to be delayed further, and there were things that were incomplete on the ship. There were things on the ship that were incomplete. There were things on the ship that were broken. There were things on the ship that were scratched and dinged and falling apart, and it just looked bad. And as, you know, guests who pay a premium to go on Disney cruise ships, we expect a little bit more. Now, all of these issues that I'm talking about right now are going to be fixed, we at least hope. All these issues are going to be fixed, hopefully in the very near future. I am hoping that this is just because the ship is brand new and they have their kinks to work out, but there are things that I found that were personally inexcusable for how much we are paying to be on a Disney cruise ship, especially these first few sailings. Like the maiden voyage, people were spending upwards of $8,000 to be on that ship. And that's not even concierge. And for these cruises in particular, in total for the 2 cruises, we paid about $6,000 between the 2 cruises. And for what we paid and the current state that the ship is in, it's not worth it. So I'm hoping that they get their act together and they fix the issues that we saw soon. And we have more videos coming out in the very near future. We have more videos coming out in the very near future in the days ahead of our multiple days on the Disney Wish. And over the course of those days, we notice different things and we point out different things that need to be fixed and hopefully get fixed very, very soon, because I want you guys to have a phenomenal time. I want you guys to feel like you are getting the best for your money. And with Disney, you expect to get the best for your money because you're paying a lot of money. So, yeah, please don't take what I'm saying as, you know, huge negatives or that I hated the cruise, because we didn't. We said in our very last video on the Disney Wish, the very last night, that we loved the ship. And we think it's beautiful. Does it have its flaws? Yes. Is the design confusing? Absolutely. But it's still a phenomenal ship that I think everyone should experience. All right, let's catch up with some chats. Let's see. The Miss Lopez. Hi, am I late? What did I miss? You're only about 30 minutes late. No big deal. We've just been talking about the Wish. Let's see. Favorite cruise. Alaska. Hands down, my favorite cruise I've ever taken. Let's see. You and Rick's Flicks would be a top tier collab. Love from Ireland. Nugget is the GOAT. Adam MC, thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. Definitely was rushed. Unfortunately, it is incomplete. However, it is still beautiful, and they are always working on it. They are always working on it. The same thing when you are in the parks. Yes, absolutely. It is a beautiful ship, and they are going to continue working on it. Just what we saw for these particular cruises, not acceptable. Your Alaska vlogs are what helps me find you. We love your authenticity and your personality. My family has asked me to vlog my Wonder Cruise next month. Any tips for a new vlogger? The hardest part is doing it, is getting started. Just get a camera or a phone and just start doing it. The hardest part is getting started and actually making your first video. Once you get into a stride and once you get into a rhythm, you know, the more videos you do, the more you'll find your style and your personality. It'll show up in the camera and the people will come. When you're starting vlogging, don't do it for the money, don't do it for the recognition, don't do it for the fame, don't do it for the views or anything like that. Do it for you. Do it for you. That's how this channel started. I did it for me, because I was coming out of a dark place and I needed something to distract myself, and this channel was born out of that. And it helped me out. It helped me out a lot. And yeah, do it for you. Don't do it for the fame or the money, because the fame and the money is not going to come for a long time. In very rare cases does it come quickly, but it's not going to. But yeah, the hardest part is just doing it. Let's see. As a connoisseur of fine food, was frankly shocked and extremely disappointed by the supposed cuisine you were presented and provided. Wall Street Warlord. Are you talking about 1923? Because we had no problems with 1923. Yeah, Enchante is going to come soon. Enchante, that video is going to come soon. Enchante, do not waste your money. Guys, look at me. Look at me. Do not waste your time on Enchante. Do not waste your time. Do not waste your money. Do not make the same mistake we did. We wasted almost $500. We wasted almost $500 doing Enchante because we wanted to try it out. And we thought that it was going to be a premium experience that was going to be worth it. It was not. The food was subpar. And the service was meh. And the portion sizes were really, really small. And we felt so out of place there. And we just had a more enjoyable experience at Palo for brunch. We had a more enjoyable experience in the main dining rooms. Like, don't, for the love of God, don't do Enchante. If you're wanting to do a more premium experience, do Palo. Do Palo brunch. It is 100% worth it for Palo brunch. Have I done Remy Oppressed? No, I have not done Remy. And I don't think I'm going to at this point. But yeah, do Palo. But anyways, The moment I saw Enchanté's menu, I said no. And here's the thing. So the $125 option at Enchanté has an actual menu that you can look at. The option that we went for was what, $175 or $95? It was $195, the option that we went for, and it had no menu because the server says that the chef changes it almost daily or weekly.
He changes it as he wishes.
He changes it as he wishes, so there's no set menu for the $195 option. And we were like, you know what? For the channel, for the content, let's go ahead and review this, and let's go ahead and go all out, and we'll do this more expensive option. Which, by the way, doesn't come with alcohol. The wine pairings are an additional $140 on top of the $195 that you pay. And I asked for a Shirley Temple, and my mans looked at me like I was talking Chinese.
It was so
I had to explain to him what a Shirley Temple was. And he looked at me like I was talking Chinese. First of all, he looked at us like we were talking Chinese when we said that we didn't drink.
Yeah.
He looked shocked that we did not drink wine or that we declined the complimentary prosecco or whatever. Like, I was amazed. We felt so out of place there. It was really quiet, but then also on top of that, like, you have the adult only area on top of us. The entire time we were at dinner, we were hearing dum 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 from on top of us. Because I guess there were people running around up there in the adult only area. And then, like, on top of that, it was dark, it was nighttime, so we could see our reflection in the glass, and they serve our food, and then they stand directly behind us with their hands crossed like this, and they just watch.
Yeah.
The most awkward experience I've ever had. And my God.
Like, when we say quiet, I could hear the guy chewing behind me. Quiet. And it's not like he was, like, gross, loudly chewing. I would say it was, like, normal, and I could hear him chewing.
Yeah. It was just not a good experience. And then, on top of that, like, he brought out Wagyu beef. He said it was Wagyu, and I looked at it, and I'm like, this is not Wagyu beef. There was no marbling at all. Like, I've seen Wagyu beef. Like, personally, I've never had Wagyu beef, but I've seen plenty of Wagyu beef. I'm a Gordon Ramsay fan. I've seen Wagyu beef. I know what it's supposed to look like. That was not Wagyu beef, and it did not taste good at all. We spent almost $500 on that experience, and it was just not worth it at all. We felt ripped off.
Also, the steak was good, though.
You said you thought the steak was good?
I mean, not the best steak, but it was one of the better items.
I mean, it was one of the more edible items.
If you have an issue with foam,
Yes.
don't go there.
Like, literally everything we got was foam. Like, any kind of sauce that they poured, foam. It was, I don't know, man. I am still very upset that we wasted $500 on that experience. So we're going to have a full video on that coming out very, very soon. It's going to be, the first half of that video is going to be us talking about, you know, us actually at Enchanté and, you know, filming all the food and everything. And then the second half is going to be me sitting here just looking at the camera and being, what the hell was that? So yeah, look forward to that video. Hey, Drew the Theme Park Dude, how's it going? It was great meeting you on board. Let's see, Adrian, I'm getting the impression that the Atrium and the Aqua Mouse are the only things that look forward to on the Disney Wish. No, not necessarily. We really liked Luna. Luna is a really good entertainment space where they do like the bingos and the trivias and match your mate. You know, we really like that space. If you're an introvert, the Deck 5 level of Luna is going to be the place for you. But Hyperspace Lounge is enjoyable. It's fun if you're a Star Wars fan. Good luck getting a reservation, but it's fun. Let's see. Coda really liked the Bayou, even though we didn't spend too much time in there. It's aesthetically pleasing. It's aesthetically pleasing.
I like the little Naveen statue too. Did you see him?
To who?
The little Naveen statue.
I did see the Naveen statue. The restaurants, the main dining rooms on board are phenomenal. The main dining rooms on board are absolutely phenomenal. Worlds of Marvel, my favorite Disney Cruise Line restaurant. I know in the Alaska videos I said Tiana's was my favorite. No, Worlds of Marvel is my favorite. And you guys are going to see that in the video tomorrow that we post. But yeah, that is my favorite restaurant, hands down. Followed by Arendelle. Arendelle's so good. We had basically no problems at all with the food in the main dining rooms. The only problem that I had was with the pork chop at Worlds of Marvel. It was dry. It was really, really dry. It was tasty, but dry. But then again, pork is always so hard to do. And the pork chop was really thick, so it doesn't surprise me that it was dry. I expected it to be dry, but it was tasty. But the main dining rooms are phenomenal. I love the main dining rooms. Let's see. What else? The shows, we didn't care too much for the shows. They're enjoyable, but they're meh. So yeah, there's quite a bit to look forward to. And if you have kids, they're going to love the kids clubs. Let's see. Let's go ahead and catch up on some chats. Hope Coda and Nugget get to go on an Alaskan cruise soon too. Yes, they will. Next year they will be going on an Alaskan cruise. Don't you worry. Let's see. I was kind of debating on a wish, but I'll happily take the dream as my first. Yes, definitely do the dream as your first. Dream or the fantasy. Did you get to meet any Marvel characters? They did have some meet and greets in the kids area, but we never got to do those. We were too busy doing other things. But yeah, they do have Marvel characters that you can meet on board the ship. Would you consider a Panama Canal cruise? Yes, I would. Do I know when I would do it? Because it's a 14-night cruise, so I would have to, give up 2 weeks for that. Would I do it? Yes. Do I know when I would do it? No.
I would be spending the 6 hours in the Panama Canal on deck. I could not be out on the veranda with the wall right here. I'd be on deck. I couldn't do it. I am well aware. I would either need to be in the theater watching a movie.
You'd feel too claustrophobic?
I would feel too claustrophobic. I would need to be able to see the sun. I couldn't do it.
So, Amanda McTire, you're going on the Wish on Monday. You hope you don't regret it. We've heard a lot of mixed things. I've heard from people on Twitter saying that the Disney Wish was their worst Disney Cruise Line experience in their 20 sailings that they've done. I've heard people say that the Disney Wish is their favorite ship. So the ship is definitely very divisive. The Disney Wish is the most divisive Disney cruise ship we've ever had, because it's such a departure from what we know and love from all the other ships. So we are definitely in the middle ground where we definitely enjoyed our time on the cruise, and we love the ship. It has a lot of potential, and we know that things are going to get better. But there are other people who absolutely despised it, and they hated their time on board. So I don't know what else to say on that. Everyone's going to be different. I will say, though, the people who enjoyed it more are the people who have never been on a Disney cruise before, because they don't have the other ships to compare it to. A lot of people are so used to the other ships and so used to the layout of the other ships that they got on on the Wish, and they said, I don't like it. And I'll be the first to admit, on the very first couple days, I was one of those people where I was like, I don't like this ship. I don't like it. But we spent 7 nights on board, and by the end of it, we learned where everything was. We learned the layout. We found its quirks, and we grew to love the ship. So I'm not in the camp of people that hate the ship. I enjoyed it, and I look forward to going back on there in January. Hopefully a little bit sooner on a maritime cruise with Coda. We'll see.
I think for Halloween, we all know I'm not getting off in October.
Yeah. So let's see. How was the trivia and entertainment on board the Wish? So as far as the shows in the Walt Disney Theater, they were eh. Seize the Adventure definitely has a lot of room for improvement. It's only about a 30-minute show, so you can tell that there's a lot missing and that there is definitely more to come. But as far as trivia is nice. However, on the app, it just comes up as knows more trivia. But on the other ships, it actually tells you what the theme of the trivia is going to be. So you go to the venue where the trivia is going to be, and you find out there where it is after you've already walked possibly halfway across the ship or more to get to that venue. Like, we walked into Keg and Compass. I mean, we were already going to have dinner there anyways, and we found out that they were doing trivia, and it was sports trivia. The number of people that we saw walk in, ask what it was, and walk back out was astounding. So I definitely think that that's a change that needs to be made, where on the app it says exactly what the trivia is going to be. But the trivia itself was pretty good. We did, what was it? Hero Quotes trivia. We did Star Wars trivia, and then we were kind of listening in on sports trivia while we were having dinner. We would have lost big time, but the trivia was pretty good. And as far as the other entertainment on board, I do like the stage at the center of the ship. The stage in the Grand Hall was really nice. They do different things. They have different bands play there. We walked out of 1923 for lunch, and we saw that they were doing Who's Behind the Curtain, where they were describing different Disney characters, and they would come out, and that was really cool. And there are different things that go on in the main atrium, so that entertainment there is really nice. The bands that play in some of the other lounges are really nice as well. The TV that is on the top deck, the funnel vision, that screen is crisp. Holy cow. The most high definition TV I have ever seen at sea. I don't know, someone did that. Anyways, going back to what we're talking about. So yeah, we enjoyed the entertainment that was on board. Which cabin was your favorite from both cruises? So we were in basically the same cabins. We were in a regular veranda cabin. It wasn't a family. It wasn't a deluxe family ocean view, room with a veranda. It was a standard veranda room. And we enjoyed it. I mean, obviously the cabin that we had that was right next to the stairs was phenomenal. If you can somehow manage to get a cabin that is off the stairwell, either forward or aft, then you're perfect. I mean, I personally enjoyed, being in the aft and being right under Marceline Market.
Oh, yeah.
Like, having that easy access to Marceline Market just one floor above us, and the rest of the food options and the upper deck was phenomenal. Did it get a little noisy sometimes? A little, especially at night when they were doing their practices for the shows. But other than that, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible. However, the second stateroom that we had was in the very back of the ship, like one of the farthest back rooms that you could get. And it was definitely a pain in the butt to get to, especially having to walk back and forth to the room sometimes. But it wasn't horrible, It doesn't feel like you're just traveling down one long hallway. There's different turns that you have to go through. I will say it is a detriment to not having proper midship elevators, and to having the two elevator banks kind of centered on the ship, because typically on the other ships you would have the elevators more forward and more back on the ship, so that way if you're in a back cabin, you're not having to walk a long ways. So I will say that is a detriment. And also the elevator banks. There's 8 elevators per bank. And for whatever reason, the elevators take forever and a day to get to you sometimes. Like, there's more elevators overall in the bank, but they take forever to get to you, and we don't know why. A lot of people were complaining about that the elevators took forever to get to you. And then there were some elevators that went to specific floors. So there's a series of 4 elevators on each side, and the back 2 go to deck 13, 14. The next 2 go to 12, and the other ones go to 11. So if you're pushing the up button, you can get any elevator that's going up. But if you're specifically wanting to go to deck 13 or 14, you need to hope to God that one of those back elevators opens up, or else you're waiting for a long time. Team Hype, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. POV, you're waiting for mod. LOL. Did you go on the slide? We're not looking for mods at the moment, but if the need arises, we will be coming to you for a mod. Don't you worry, brother. But yes, we did go on the slide. We did go on the Aqua Mouse, and it was a lot of fun. Let's see. Brianna, casual reminder to like the live stream. Yes, definitely. If you guys can hear my voice right now, we have 82 likes on the stream, and we have 170 people in here. If we can bring that up to 100, that would be incredible, guys. Thank you so much if you can. If you haven't already, like the stream. Greatly helps us out. Let's see. How was the Festival of Foods? So good. That was the ones up on deck by the pool. Oh my god. 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 So, okay, hold on. Gotta take a drink for this. The food In the Festival of Foods, 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10. So good. The best food on board outside of the main dining rooms. Like, the barbecue, oh my god. Like, obviously, it's not the best barbecue you're going to ever have. But for a cruise ship, that's really good barbecue. The brisket was good. The ribs were solid. The pulled pork was pretty decent. It was really tasty, but it wasn't the best pulled pork that I ever had. And the kielbasa sausage was so good as well. The mac and cheese was meh. It's the standard mac and cheese that you always get, but it just has breadcrumbs on it. So that's a meh. But the quality of food. And then the burrito and the taco place. Oh my god. So good. You guys saw how big those tacos were on the very first day that we were on the ship on that embarkation day video. So good. So yeah, any food that you get from up there is an absolute win. Even the pizza is better quality up there as well.
Did you see the size of the bowls? Like, did you see somebody order a bowl from the taco place? Like,
they give you a lot.
A bowl.
They give you a lot of food. So yeah, you will not be disappointed by the Festival of Foods. Let's see. Did you see what happens in the main stage at midnight? We saw it on Pirate Night. We saw it on Pirate Night. We didn't see it any other night, unfortunately, but we did see it on Pirate Night because typically by 10:30, 11 o'clock, Cody and I are back in the room and we're relaxing, we're chilling. Let's see. Could you make a video about the excursions off ship? How you book them, ages for each of them, fun factor. We would definitely need to save up a lot of money for experiencing excursions off the ship, but it would be something that we'd be open to doing in the near future. Let's see. Were you having the issue with all the buttons being pressed in the elevators regularly? Yes. That very first day, and in the embarkation day video, you can see it. We actually pointed it out where we all got into the elevator for the first time, and we got a group of people that got in, and we were all full, and all you hear is beep, 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 beep. All the buttons were getting pressed because someone's butt was up against the elevator buttons, and we stopped at every floor on the way up. Thankfully, they know that this is a problem, and they are trying their best to fix it. And they were doing their best to fix it as the as the cruises went on. So we went from that very first day to having multiple problems with the buttons to the second day where they put like little cloudy covers, like little plastic covers over the buttons. That way you had to actually like kind of touch them in order to do it instead of just hovering. Because if you got too close, the button was lighting up. And I saw on other elevators, they had like a wooden box around it to try and create more of a buffer for the buttons, so that way in case you like lean up against it, you're not directly hitting the buttons. But yeah, they know that it's a problem and that some mistakes were made. Let's see. Elevators on the Wish have place cards above the doors that say which floors they serve. Yeah, they do. Was that a question or a statement? Anyways, let's see. Favorite ship of the Disney ships? Disney Dream. That's my personal favorite. Let's see. As a major Disney shareholder, realize and recognize that Disney needs to far better listen to very influential theme park video bloggers like you. I'm not very influential. I still have a minuscule size following compared to a lot of other people, but I appreciate you. But yes, I do agree. They need to start listening to the people who visit the parks regularly and the people who, share their opinions online. Let's see. Kimberly Moore, did we make it to the spa? Unfortunately not. Coda's not really a spa type of girl, so I didn't want to spend the money on a spa if she wasn't going to enjoy it and wasn't going to visit it often. So maybe on a solo cruise, if I ever do a solo cruise, I might visit the spa, but unfortunately not. Let's see. Saw zero security present on the Alaska cruise. What was your experience on point? Zero security? What do you mean? Because getting off the ship and getting back on the ship, we had to pass through security. We had to put our bags through a metal detector. We had to walk through a metal detector. We had to put our bags through an x-ray. So there was definitely security, and there was security at the ports as well. Do they have rainforest room? Yes, there is a rainforest room. Let's see. Hey guys, glad to see you all safe and back from the Wish. I heard something about a Disney's $5,000 Star Wars Kyber Crystal drink on the Wish. What in the haystack is that about? So yeah, on the in the Hyperspace Lounge, they do sell a $5,000 beverage that is the called the Kyber Crystal, and it comes out in one of those little ice cream machines that you saw from Empire Strikes Back, and they open it up and there's like 4 or 5 drinks inside, and each are made from very expensive things. And yeah, it comes with an escort off the ship, which people were initially saying was going to be stormtroopers, but it's not. You're being escorted off by bar staff from the Hyperspace Lounge. And it comes with tickets to the Skywalker Ranch, which basically just entitles you to a tour of a certain section. It's not even the entire ranch. And you get a wine tasting there. And from what I heard, it's 100% not worth it. So when we went on our cruise, we asked the bartender how many Kyber crystals they've sold, and they said that they've sold 11 so far as of when we went. So there are people out there with money.
It's not us, but...
It's not us, but there are people out there with money. We'd rather put that $5,000 towards another cruise. Let's see, did you try the snow cones at Wheezies Freezies, and are they an extra cost? So the snow cones are an extra cost, but we did not try them. I forget what the extra cost was, but it wasn't ridiculously expensive.
It wasn't listed, like outside. That and the hours were wild.
Yeah, like every time we walked by, like the sun, it was like 6 o'clock and it was closed. So it was really weird. Let's see, Schwamo with the €5, I believe it is. €5 super chat. Thank you for your great videos with the test seats. You have helped me a lot. We'll be visiting Orlando in September. Greetings from Germany. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I'm glad the videos have helped you out. Much love, man. Thank you. Do you think a solo cruise on Disney would be fun? I've heard more negative reviews than positive. I think a solo cruise would be fine. I mean, it all depends on the kind of person that you are. If you crave that human interaction and you want to have someone to talk to at dinner, and you know you want to have someone to do things with, like Coda and I, the entire cruise we were attached at the hip. So we, you know us. We always have a lot of fun when we're together because we're a bunch of ding dongs. But
collective one brain cell.
Collective one brain cell. Yes, absolutely. So I mean, it all depends on the person. So, I mean, I personally haven't done a solo cruise yet. I'd like to at one point, just to experience it and to, you know, give my thoughts on it. But, what?
Look at my tan line from my watch.
Oh, my days.
Oh, no. Yikes.
Let's see, there are vlogs out there already about the $5,000 drink. You can see what all comes with it. Yep, there are plenty of videos out there. What were the flavors for the ice cream, and did they have ice cream toppings? So that video comes out tomorrow where we walk inside Joyful Sweets and we look at the custom ice cream flavors that are all upcharges, and we kind of pan around. We don't go over each individual flavor, but we pan over and you can kind of read the boards to see what flavors of ice cream there are and the different toppings that are available as well. We do go over the prices for the different like snack options, like the different cake pops that they have and the cupcakes, you know, things like that.
As for the free ice cream, it was vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, banana.
What she said. Let's see, the Skywalker Ranch part is the only reason worth getting it for most Star Wars fans. Yep. Did Nugget enjoy the 2 back-to-back cruises on the Wish? I don't know, did he?
He was living his best life.
Nugget's a gold cruise member now.
He is. Same. Not according to my card, though.
Yeah, honestly. Let's see. Yes, it's yours. I appreciate it, Swamo. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, brother. Let's see. Do things on cruises close early? What time do things start? We've seen things start as early as 8 o'clock in the morning.
Dude, breakfast starts at 7:30.
Yeah, breakfast starts at 7:30, but as far as like activities on board the ship, we've seen things start as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. And as far as like when things close, like it all depends on the location. Like what annoyed me the most was those the Festival of Foods up on the top deck with the barbecue and the tacos and pizzas. Like those places closed at 6 in the evening. I mean, the pizza place is what stayed open late.
It closed though. It would close and then reopen. Yeah. Did you not notice that?
No, I never noticed that.
Yeah, it would close at 6 and then reopen at like 8 or 9.
What, the pizza?
Yeah.
Oh.
For like a late night snack. Like, because it was listed as lunch up until 6 and then like a late night snack. Or late night was till almost midnight.
Huh. I never noticed that. But yeah, the other places like the barbecue place and the taco place closed at 6. And I don't like that.
I want midnight tacos.
Yeah, like, I mean, it doesn't even have to stay open until midnight, but stay open later than 6. Like, 6 is way too early.
7, 8?
7 or 8, like, at least.
Excuse me.
Let's see, did you like Hyperspace? Yes, we liked it. It was enjoyable. Is it worth the stress of waiting in line for 2 hours, possibly, to get a reservation to get in there? Only to be in there for 45 minutes, which, by the way, they're not enforcing the 45-minute time.
I'm sure when it's busy, they do, but we went when it was relatively slow both times.
Yeah, it was relatively slow both times. But yeah, we were in there for more than 45 minutes each time that we were in there, so. But it's definitely not worth the stress of waiting 2 hours in line to try and get a reservation for. Do they still give the pirate bandana at Pirate Nights? No. There is no more free pirate bandanas, at least on our cruises. But there is one available to purchase for $12 at the gift shop. And it's not the same one. So if you have any pirate bandanas from previous cruises, make sure you bring them.
Nugget brought his.
Hey, Devin, how's it going, brother? Good to see you back in Orlando, too. I'm sorry that you wasted your time at Universal today.
I saw that.
I saw this man on Instagram. He waited 5 hours waiting for Revenge of the Mummy to open. Poor dude. I felt so bad. I'm so sorry, Dev. But day 2 vlog comes out tomorrow. Day 2 vlog comes out tomorrow. Don't you worry. And that's a 53-minute video. So you're going to have a lot of content there. So don't you worry, man. But anyways, thank you so much for welcoming us back. So let's see. Did you end up getting a refund for the decorations? Yes, we did end up getting a refund for the decorations, and they even gave us some free stuff as an apology. We cover that in tomorrow's video. The head of the department actually came and visited us at our table while we were in Worlds of Marvel, and she spoke to us. So yeah, we had all that taken care of. Let's see. Thank you for your Alaska cruise videos. We recently did an Alaskan cruise, and watching your reaction to everything was similar to ours and made us want to sign up for another Alaskan cruise. That's awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos, and just hearing people's reactions and positive reception to the Alaska videos has been absolutely phenomenal. So thank you guys so much. And also, Devin, I am so behind on watching YouTube videos right now. I got videos on you to catch up. I got, Jackie's videos to catch up on. Pretty much every Florida vlogger is outside of Florida right now doing different things. I have so many videos to catch up on, so I'm so sorry that I haven't been watching any of your videos recently or Jackie's, but I'll be catching up with them very, very soon. The accuracy. Yes.
I'm in this picture and I don't.
Let's see. So far, I think that the Wish is a great addition to the Disney Cruise Line fleet. Once the Wish is fully completed, I can definitely see her being loved just as much as the other ships. Would you agree? 100%. 100% agree. The Wish is definitely a welcome addition to the Disney Cruise Line fleet, and it's great to see something different. They just went about it the wrong way. The ship should have been delayed by at least another month. Hell, even a couple more weeks would have done wonders for the Wish, but they didn't want to delay it any further, and so we got what we got right now. And I definitely see it being a welcome addition to a lot more people further down the line. Why are you showing me memes?
Because I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
Okay. 8 tacos is a lot. Am I going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party this year? Yes, we are going on the second date. I forget what date it is. I think it's the 16th. We were talking about it the other day. We were actually at Magic Kingdom yesterday. We got off the ship and we immediately went to Magic Kingdom because Kodo really wanted to hug Chip and Dale. So, I mean, it was on our way home from Port Canaveral to Tampa. We were driving by Disney property, so we're like, whatever. We'll go to Magic Kingdom for a little bit. We were literally in the park for not even 2 hours. We walked in, took a picture with Chip and Dale, had lunch at Cosmic Rays, and left. And went back home. Let's see. Do we at least get an eye patch? No. You do not, unfortunately, get an eye patch. So is the Wish worth the price right now? No. It is not. Devin, to answer your question, is the Wish worth the price right now? No. Say it with me. No. It is not. But in the future it is. In the future it will be. Like I said, the ship is beautiful, but there are just way too many problems and way too many things like missing, like the phone game, that we were that was advertised for the ship that wasn't ready. The Aqua mouse, the effects aren't working. There are a bunch of things that are missing and broken on the ship and just look horrible that we go into in future videos. So yeah, the ship overall is beautiful. Like, it wasn't until I was standing in line at guest services for like 20 minutes where I started noticing things that were chipped, cracked, broken, missing in the atrium. And the paint job in the atrium is, oh my god. The paint job in the atrium is the laziest paint job I have ever seen. Like, they did one coat of paint, and it wasn't even a good first coat of paint, and they just left it. Like, you can see the color underneath the paint right now in the atrium of the Wish. I would not have noticed any of that unless I was standing in line at guest services. Once I started noticing things while I was in line at guest services, I started seeing things everywhere. So yeah, there are definitely some people who went on the ship and had their blinders on and didn't notice anything that was wrong. But then there are people who are observant like me when they were, presented with certain situations and they were like, oh my god, what is this? So yeah. How do you become a Castaway K member? So a Castaway Club member, you have to go on a Disney cruise. You go on one Disney cruise and you are officially a Castaway Club member. You have to go on 5 cruises to become a gold and 10 cruises to become a platinum. And with those cruises that we did, I was officially a platinum, and Coda is now a gold member. So let's see, Devin. Wow, thank you for saving me money, man. I think I'm going to push our cruise back a month or so, possibly. Yeah, definitely. I would say October, November time frame, just to give it enough time, just to be safe, and hopefully things are fixed by then. But yeah, if we do go back on a cruise this year, it's going to be a maritime cruise sometime in November, and hopefully things are done by then. Let's see. Would you say the Wish is significantly larger than her sisters, the Dream and the Fantasy? No, I mean, size wise, it is almost identical in size to the Dream and the Fantasy. It's maybe a couple feet longer, but it has a couple more decks. But for some reason, even though the ship is slightly larger, it still manages to feel smaller with all the indoor spaces. And I've said it in videos, there's a lot of narrow, long hallways on the ship. Too many narrow, long hallways. And Coda attributes this feeling to the lack of natural sunlight in certain areas where it just feels very claustrophobic.
So the Wish is 4 feet longer and 5 feet taller and has 4 extra cabins.
So, yeah, they basically remade the Dream and the Fantasy.
According to DCLfan.com.
So, yeah. It might be ever so slightly longer, but it feels so much more confined, and it's really weird. Just the overall design of the ship and the layout and where things are placed is just weird. It's really weird, but that's what kind of gives it its charm almost. It's such a bizarre ship.
It's just that it's different.
It's very different.
You've also only been on Disney and then a Carnival cruise.
I've been on Carnival.
One.
I've still been on Carnival. That was enough for me.
Back in high school.
I will admit, I do need to, go on more cruises. I need to go on a Royal. I've been dying to go on a Royal. So let's see. I can do Kermit the Frog, but I can Bullwinkle Moose. What are you talking about? Oh, what impressions can you do? There are certain scenarios where I do impressions, and this is not one of those scenarios. I don't do impressions for free. It's very. My impressions are just not good. Let's see. Adrian, should I bring my 12-year-old to Halloween Horror Nights? Would it be a good idea? I need your very detailed opinion because I ain't loaded. We're not loaded either. We just save money. We just save our money. So it all depends on your child. Like, if they were raised watching horror movies and they're okay with watching horror movies, like whenever Coda and I have a kid, we're going to raise them on horror movies, and they're going to be okay with going to haunt events, and they're going to be one of those kids that love it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But it all depends on your child. I mean, ultimately, you know your child more than anybody else. And if you think that they're going to freak out and they don't like jump scares and they don't like scary things,
loud noises,
then it's not going to be the event for them. So it all depends. What is your ideal cruise length? 7 nights. 7 nights is my ideal cruise length.
5 is pretty good.
5 is pretty solid too. We did a 5-night on the Disney Dream, or no, Magic. Sorry, it was on the Magic that we did a 5-night, and that was a pretty solid length too. So I would definitely do that. 5 or 7. Let's see. When Coda could touch both walls in the hall, I knew we were in trouble. As we were walking out of the balcony from the Walt Disney Theater. I should have stayed, or I should have exited with everyone else just to see the crowd flow, but we stayed behind so that we could film the seats, because the seats in the Walt Disney Theater, oh my god, they are so narrow. If you are remotely overweight, you are going to be snug in that seat, and if you're overweight like me, you are going to be uncomfortable, and it sucks. So just be aware of that if you're a bigger person, that if you're watching shows in the Walt Disney Theater, you are not going to have a good time. Just whatever you do, don't sit in the very back row. Do not sit in the very back row on the balcony, because those seats are even narrower. So let's see. They gobbled up the area where Cove Cafe and adult pool on the Dream and Fantasy, with a ton of extra concierge staterooms on the Wish, and took out putt-putt for the smaller adult area. That is right. They took out the putt-putt.
Me offended.
I did not even realize that they took out the putt-putt. I completely forgot about that. That was something on the Dream that I enjoyed. I completely forgot about the putt-putt. Wait a minute, who said that? Who said that? AA. Goodness me, thank you so much for reminding me of that. I can't believe they took out the putt-putt. So yeah, I mean, that's something that I've been hearing too, is that the Wish is definitely favoring concierge guests. And I believe it. I believe it for sure. Amanda, just go into it with an open mind. Go into it with an open mind. Again, some people were saying that this was the worst Disney Cruise Line experience they've ever had. There are other people who are saying that the ship is amazing and they loved it. So, it all depends. I'm so sorry that it's not a cut thing. Hey, Princess54 with the $5 on Patreon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for becoming a new patron. Always appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's see. Someone was asking Prince Charming Dev. Let's see. I can't wait to see some... Oh, the chat. Holy cow. I can't wait to see some Disney Wish horn battles in the future. She already had one with the Dream. I would love to see a Disney Wish horn battle. What we need is a day at Nassau where 2 Disney ships are in. We need the Wish in one spot and any of the other ships in the other, either the Dream or the Fantasy in the other spot. And we need a horn battle leaving Nassau. That is what I want. However, we did hear quite a few of the different horns. We did not hear We Don't Talk About Bruno. I wanted to hear that one, and that is the one horn that we did not get.
I'm gonna be so mad if somebody posts a video from while we were in Palo and they did the horns while we were at sea.
They did.
I'm gonna be so upset if that's when they did it.
Yeah.
They only did 2 though. Did you?
Well, no. When we were leaving Nassau, they did 3.
When we were in Palo, they only did 2.
Ah.
Because it only went off close.
Ah. But anyways, we did not hear We Don't Talk About Bruno, but the Star Wars one was pretty cool. The Star Wars one was pretty cool. Let's see. Are you really for Universal Studios Halloween? Am I ready for Halloween for Universal Studios? Yes, absolutely. We're going to start going to Universal Studios weekly starting this week, and we're going to be giving you Halloween Horror Nights updates. So don't you guys worry. Let's see. The Miss Lopez with the $2 super chat. I need to know the tea on Carnival. Is it so bad?
They commented a little higher up. It was like, once on Carnival sips tea. I need to know more.
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry that I missed that comment.
It cracked me up the first time.
But Carnival is just. See, how do I put it nicely without getting canceled?
I haven't been on one, and I know a lot of barely 21 people that love Carnival.
Carnival is too much of a party cruise.
Explore, they get to drink, dance, do all that fun things, and still get to see new places. But if that's not your vibe, I could see why somebody wouldn't like it. So gestures to all of you.
Carnival is just too much of a party ship, and things get a little too crazy on Carnival. And the younger crowd that goes on Carnival, the spring break crowd, the high schoolers, the college kids, it's just not my vibe. It isn't. Plus, the ships, for the most part, are not very well maintained. They're not. They're a lot older. You know, they buy for Carnival. They buy them off of other companies and they repurpose them. And I just don't like the vibe overall with Carnival.
I would try the Mardi Gras.
I would try the Mardi Gras because it's a mega ship. I would definitely try the Mardi Gras. But even then, I've seen videos of the Mardi Gras, and that is definitely a party cruise. But it's a much newer ship, a much nicer ship. And the videos that I've seen make me want to go. But yeah, any other Carnival ship I don't know about. It would take a lot for me to get on a Carnival ship that's not the Mardi Gras.
Look, you could win a contest.
I could win a contest. Wait, where?
The last one, Lay Monster.
Carnival is 100% a party cruise, not my vibe either. I don't necessarily want to see hairy chest. Yeah, I have seen videos of Carnival. I mean, to be fair, I've seen videos of Royal Caribbean doing hairy chest contests as well.
I was eating the entire time.
I've seen belly flop contests.
Yes! Those are fantastic. I saw that one.
I've seen videos of that. But yeah, just Carnival's not my vibe. Royal Caribbean looks like my vibe too. But Carnival is just way too much of a party ship for me. Like, those are the budget ships that people just go just to party and just forget about things. Like, you go on Carnival to forget about your cruise. You drink so much that you forget about your cruise. You want to come back trashed. Let's see. So Adrian, when we done a scary thing where it was kind of just like voices and a bit of a chase, but he was proud after he did it and also never went. So should I go like 2 days or 1 night with Express? If you think he'll like it, if you like it, if you think he'll like it, then try it out. Just do 1 night with Express. Just try it out. Let's see. I've never been on a cruise before. When first going on a cruise, I can imagine things can feel a bit swamped. How do you manage to make the most of your activities? So the very first day is the day that you feel overwhelmed and you feel swamped and that there's just way too much to do. That's why I always recommend longer cruises, like a 4 or 5 night cruise is definitely the way to go. Let's see. Tango with a $5 super chat. NCL Pearl hit a fishing vessel. Prayers to the smaller vessel. YouTube video removed. Please try to find out more. Oh, interesting. I'll try and find out some more about that. I think Koda's about to do it right now. She's gonna look up the tea. But thank you for the $5 super chat, man. I appreciate that. Also, guys, as a reminder, if you are new to the live streams, if you want your name to pop up here during recent donations, super chats don't do it. You got to use the link down in the description below to have your name pop up over here. That's in case you want to. Also, more of your donation goes towards me as a streamer because YouTube takes us like, I forget how much the percentage is. Oh, 25%. YouTube takes 25% of your donation via super chat and keeps it for themselves. Whereas if you use the link in the description, more of it goes towards me. So just a friendly reminder for you guys. But thank you so much, Tango, for the super chat. And as far as how do you make the most of your activities?
Pray and hope for the best.
No. Wake up in the morning. Well, first of all, I knew you were gonna go there. I knew you were gonna go. That's why I immediately stopped. When you first get on the ship, especially a Disney ship, go on the Navigator app and you can look ahead of time and you can see what the activities are going to be offered throughout the entire voyage. Definitely look that up and start planning things out. You can go through on the app and heart which activities you want to do, and you will be reminded of when that event is about to start. It'll give you a 15-minute reminder when the event is about to start, and you can go ahead and use that to plan things out. That's what we like to do on the very first day, especially Coda. She loves to look through the Navigator and to, heart things and look ahead of time. She mostly does it for the food menus, but that's something that you can do to help kind of plan things out ahead of time.
Like yeah. I look at all the menus. I already know what I'm getting for dessert day one.
Like we're sitting there in 1923 and she's like, I know what I'm getting at Worlds of Marvel tomorrow. This is what I'm getting for dessert.
Like, oh wow, there's a baobab.
I'm sitting there eating my filet mignon in 1923, and she's like, "Oh, we can get a Delmonico steak tomorrow." In the middle of our 1923 dinner, like, girl, slow your roll.
I like food.
So yeah, is there another cruise line beyond Royal Caribbean that you would want to try? I'm hesitant on trying Royal Caribbean Norwegian. That would be too similar for Carnival. Then again, like Holland America for the high tea and chill vibe. If I'm going to try any other cruise line besides Royal Caribbean, it's going to be Celebrity.
I'll just add to Norwegian.
I would do Celebrity. I want to do one of the bigger and newer Celebrity ships. Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. The Draper Bunch Adventures. We love your vlogs. My hubby says thanks for us booking our Alaska cruise for next year after watching all your vlogs. Thank you guys so much. The comments that I get from people saying that they booked an Alaska cruise because of my videos is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Let's see. If you do try Royal Caribbean, may I suggest the Oasis class ships? They are just another level of ships. I really want to try one of those mega ships. I really do.
Oasis is dope.
Norwegian cruises are fun. I've never seen any videos from Norwegian cruises. I need to start looking. Let's see. Kathy Hamilton sneaked in late. Looking forward to the rest of your Wish videos. We got another one coming out tomorrow. It is uploaded and ready to go. I just need to put tags and stuff all up in it. So all the little YouTube details that I need to figure out. But it's edited and it is uploaded and it is ready to go. That should be coming out hopefully at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Let's see. Jose Elreda. Hey, Adrian, your videos are great. Thank you so much for all the helpful info. Hey, I appreciate it. Why do you always order steak on cruises and never finish your vegetables? Just play, man. Love your vids. Looking forward to tomorrow's video. So, vegetables don't count on cruises.
Vegetables, who are she?
Yeah, like you don't go on a cruise for vegetables. You don't go on a cruise for salads. You go on a cruise to eat things that you don't normally get, on land. Like, who gets to eat steak every day on land? No one. But I will say on this cruise, I tried different things. I'll try steak. I tried the pork chops. In tomorrow's video for lunch, I actually got a halibut for lunch instead of, like a cheeseburger or something. And so yeah, I mean, as far as vegetables, like I'll nibble on the vegetables, but I got way too many other things to try than vegetables. Let's see. Your Alaska vlogs were awesome. Thank you so much. Adrian, do you have a stream schedule? No, I do not have a stream schedule. I stream when I have time. So that's why I always say, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you have those notifications turned on because you never know when I am going to live stream. Let's see. For someone that has never been on a cruise before, which sailing destination would you recommend taking first? Me and my wife live in Vancouver, but we really want to try going to Castaway Key first. Yeah, definitely start off with a Bohemian cruise. Fly into either Port Canaveral or go into Miami and take a 4 or 5 night cruise, either on the Dream or the Wish, and go to Port Canaveral. Go to Nassau. Those are definitely the easiest cruises to do for newcomers.
So as for the Pearl, she apparently went like they heard like a thunk between 2 and 3, like a decent one, and the ship like swayed. And she's just continuing on to Bermuda. She went, is offline the right word? Either way, they couldn't track her for a minute on like one of those free websites that you can track her, and then it's just continuing on to Bermuda.
Any word on that smaller ship?
Apparently, a search and rescue went out for them, but
damn. So you just dinked another ship and just kept going?
That's what I'm on like this. What is it? The Cruise Critic boards.cruisecritic.com. And everybody's like, "Are you kidding me?" She just kept going.
Like, damn.
like,
the captain must have been like, "Damn, who threw that rock?" And kept going.
Another iceberg.
Speed bump. Sir, we're on water. Did I stutter? I mean, in all seriousness, I hope everyone on that smaller ship is okay. But damn.
And because of where it was off in Nantucket, so that's not even U.S., so the Coast Guard wouldn't go. The U.S. Coast Guard wouldn't go. Because it's not U.S.
Dang.
And she's not registered to the U.S. She's registered to the Bahamas, as all cruise ships are.
Yeah, that's not a good look. That's not a good look for a cruise ship to just dink another ship and just keep going. That's not a good look. But anyways, we got some super chats. Holy cow, Tango with a $2 super chat. Thank you for addressing the NCL Pearl. And then we have Julia's Awesome Adventures with a $5 super chat. Can't wait for your Wish vlogs. I cruise a back-to-back in February 2023 on the Wish. 30th and 31st on DCL. Oh, 30th and 31st? Dang!
Were you thinking of February?
Yes, I was thinking of February for whatever reason. I was like, wait, you're doing a back-to-back. Those dates don't make sense. And love the Alaska vlogs. 30th and 31st. Holy cow, goals. I wish that I could, take that many cruises. Hopefully we can, because I'm at 10. I'm at 10 cruises right now, so hopefully we can get 20 more in under our belt at some point soon. Let's see, did you have a favorite evening activity on the Wish that was different than the other ships?
Did the other ships have the 18 and up karaoke?
I believe so.
Oh, okay, we just didn't.
Yeah, we really had fun at the 18 and up karaoke. That was a lot of fun. The 18 and over karaoke, that was a lot of fun. Bingo was hectic. Bingo was crazy.
Those people though were living their best lives.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't even like anything special.
Are you talking about the crew members?
Yeah, like the crew members, they danced, they did their thing, but just the group downstairs was just absolutely wild. Yeah,
absolutely. Again, I will say, so Luna is if you've ever been on the other ships, it's basically like the Azure or the
a lot of people compared it to D-Lounge.
Or D-Lounge, yeah. I guess you can say the D-Lounge. Luna is basically the D-Lounge of the Wish. And it spans 2 floors, 2 decks. So you have deck 4, which is where the majority of the chairs are and where all the action happens. But then you have deck 5, which is a mezzanine level that kind of wraps around the stage. And that is an introvert's dream. If you don't want to participate, but you just want to watch whatever's going on, you can just sit up there and no one will bother you. And it is glorious. So Coda and I always hung out up there. So yeah, Luna is definitely a fun place to go. But as far as other evening activities, we loved ordering room service at night. It was solid.
Cookies. And they come in packs of 3, so you don't need to be like, can I have 6 cookies? You'd be like, can I have 2 packets, please?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, you're getting more water? Can you give me some, please? Thank you. I love you. You still haven't kissed me. No, wait, you did. Or I did. I kissed you. Let's see. I have 3 Disney cruises coming out. Magic, Wonder, and the Fantasy. Holy crap. I'm very excited. I have never been to Alaska before, so taking the Wonder will be amazing. Hey, you're going to have a lot of fun. The Dream, the Magic, Wonder, and Fantasy. You're going to have a lot of fun. Where's Nugget? He's in the living room somewhere. Let's see. I'm unsure if I should book the Wish this year or wait till next. Very undecided. I mean, I'd like to think that you'd be safe booking it. I am so sorry. The lunch is coming back up. I will say you should be fine. I'd like to say you'll be fine booking it November, December timeframe. But if you really want to be safe, probably January. But that is completely up to you. Just wait until my other videos come out and you can kind of make more of a decision on your own. Let's see. I'm unsure if I should... Wait, I already read that. Wow. Let's see. How about the 2-floor room? that's done with a view. So yeah, the giant funnel suite that they have on the Wish, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. To be completely honest, I mean, your view is of a bar. You're looking at a bar, and you can get a peripheral view of the ocean on the side. Like for me, if I was going to be staying in a 2-story room, I'd want it at the very front or very back of the ship. Like I want a full view of the ocean. So I think that 2-story room is not going to be worth the money. Also, there's no balcony. Like you can't even walk outside of your room and get fresh air without having to go down a floor or to go somewhere else. So let's see. Hey guys, haven't caught you in a live stream in a hot minute. Loving the cruise content. Eyeing up a cruise with the fam next year. Thanks to you. Oh, Mark Horn, I appreciate that. Thank you. You and your family are going to love Disney cruising if that's what you're looking forward to. Any other cruises are going to be fine as well, especially Royal Caribbean, I'm sure. So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. I wish my height was 7 feet 7 inches. Hello.
Me too. Hello.
Let's see. I was thinking like early 2023. You should be fine then. Let's see. Blau and Grana. Hello. Hola. Let's see. I'm so excited to hear about your back-to-back sailings on the Wish. We had a lot of fun. Back-to-back day was very interesting. Let's see. Is Nugget rocking what? I don't know what you mean by that. But anyways, he's rocking a nice shirt. A Castaway Key shirt. Like, whoops, wrong one. Like, look at Castaway Key. He's rocking a Castaway Key shirt. Let's see. Blau and Green from Valencia, Spain. Do you speak Spanish, Italian, German, French, and do you play soccer? I played soccer when I was in elementary school and some of high school. Like I was in a league and everything, and I played a lot. I used to be pretty decent at it, but no, not anymore. Unfortunately, I don't play soccer. And sí, yo hablo español, pero muy poquito. No hablo mucho. You don't a view of the drunk people. You get a view of the drunk people on the sleep and chase lounges. That's basically your view from that room. Yes, pretty much. Let's see. What is the best Disney cruise? I mean, as far as ones that I've been on, Alaska. Best one I've ever taken. Let's see. Dang, Disney Alaska needs to sponsor you guys. You know, I wish that, Disney Cruise would, sponsor us. But at the same time, though, we really went in on the Wish. Like, I would have an extremely difficult time. Like, if we were invited on the media cruises, I would have had a really difficult time, like, not pointing out all the flaws and mistakes that we saw and things that need to be improved. Which is, like, a big no-no if you're at a Disney media event. Like, you need to be almost all positive all the time. Like, if you want to be a little negative and have some critiques here and there, that are fine. But no, what you're going to be seeing in the videos coming up soon, that would have been an instant one and done off the media list. So, it's a blessing and a curse to be on the media list. But anyways, let's see. You'll love that outfit. Let's see. It may be me, but something I noticed almost immediately with the Wish is that her smokestacks are actually larger than the past 4 ships. Did you also notice that? Yeah, her smokestacks are massive. Whether or not they're actually bigger than the Dream and the Fantasy, I don't know. But they do look larger. I will say that. They do look larger. But okay, guys, we have been live for an hour and a half. We have 145 people in here with 138 likes. That's pretty good. If we can get a couple more likes in here, that would be awesome. But any other questions? Do you guys have any other questions? We need to know them now. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Let's see. Are there more Disney Wish vlogs coming? Absolutely. We have another one that is going live tomorrow at 11 a.m. So make sure you guys are subscribed and have your notifications turned on because you will have another video coming your way tomorrow. And it's a 52-minute video, 51-minute video. It's almost an hour-long video from our day 2. Are there any milkshakes on the Wish? That is an excellent question. I never noticed any milkshakes on the Disney Wish. I never noticed.
Feel better soon, Marie.
I mean, you can take your ice cream that you get on the top deck, put it in a cup, and kind of blend it up. And Coda made a float with it. But as far as milkshakes, I don't think so. That'd be really dope if we could get milkshakes. But if they did have milkshakes, I'm sure there would be an upcharge. Let's see. We were on the cruise with you July 22nd. We ended up catching COVID. A lot of people were catching COVID on that cruise, and people are starting to say now that they caught COVID on the next one that we were on. So we're definitely keeping an eye on ourselves, and we didn't have any symptoms while we were on the ship, and thankfully we were able to do the back-to-back process with no problems. But yeah, hopefully we don't have any issues. Let's see. And that's one of the reasons why we like watching you guys. You don't hold back. I appreciate that. Let's see. Can you make a video on how to become a theme park vlogger? I like what you. Sorry. Can you make a video on what it's like? How to become a theme park vlogger? Like what you need to buy and what kind of camera, what kind of attire to be able to wear your camera on rides, like the proper preparation.
This thing Don doesn't prep.
I don't prep. I don't.
He barely has a wrist strap, and I have to yell at him for him to use it on rides.
I wing it. To be completely honest with you. And also, that doesn't seem like a kind of video that I would feel comfortable making, because I just feel like it would be very pretentious of me to do it. Like, I'm not that kind of person. So, while it's an interesting topic, I don't think it's a video that I should be making. So, I'm very sorry about that. Let's see. Would you ever do a Disney Cruise giveaway to a family who has never been on one? If I had the money, yes. But right now, at 37K subs, I am in no position to be doing a giveaway for a whole cruise. So maybe in the future, I'd love to do one in the future. That would be really dope. What did you think of the Aqua Mouse? It was a lot of fun. The conveyor lift going up is it's a little too long in my opinion, but they do make it entertaining by spraying water on you and the different screens that they have in there. But with Coda and I, like I mentioned this earlier, we were heavy on that raft, and we were flying. Like, I seen videos of other people like individually riding it, and they were going pretty slow. We were flying. Like, when we hit the splashdown at the end, we almost hit someone else.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys will see that footage, but we had the camera, bad angle probably, like facing at me, and there's a moment of realization that is going to be glorious if you can see it, of me going, oh no, like we're gonna hit somebody, and I quick scrunched my feet up.
Yeah, we almost hit somebody. We were flying. So if you can get two people, especially one that's overweight like me, you are going to go flying. And it was a lot of fun. Did you do Palo on the Wish, and is it worth it? We did Palo brunch, and it is 100% worth it, even though we didn't pay for it, because it was a platinum perk. But even then, I would have been more than happy paying $45 a person for that Palo brunch. And we reviewed Palo brunch on the Magic, and it was phenomenal. I was more than happy to pay the $90 on the Magic, and I would have been more than happy to pay it on this cruise. But because I'm a platinum member now, it comes with a free Palo meal. So yes, it is 100% worth it. I feel like the Disney Wish is a test for the future ships coming to DCL. We still have 2 more ships coming, so I'm actually curious about what Disney will do. Hopefully they make some improvements, and hopefully they delay it. Well, I mean, hopefully they don't delay it, but hopefully they give an adequate timeline for this ship or for the next ships, and they don't, push it out too quickly. Let's see. Thank you both for all you do. It isn't easy as you make it seem. No, it's definitely not. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. Like, I spend a lot of time in my office editing.
I have to spend a lot of time controlling my face.
That's Coda's job.
Yep.
In the videos, controlling your face. Do you think there's any chance that 10th Unleaked House is an IP?
Yes, 100%.
It's possible. How do you stop camera shake when filming and walking? So my camera, my G7X, has an internal camera stabilization. So that really helps a lot. And I've also learned to compensate my arm when I'm walking. And sometimes I even, remove the walking or the bounce from myself when I'm walking in certain situations.
I don't. That's why I don't film.
So let's see. When and where did you get your COVID test before the cruise? So we went to Walgreens to get our COVID test before the cruise. And you can get it 2 days before your embarkation day. So a full 48 hours is when you can get your COVID test and submit it and get your clear to sail.
Or if you're me, you get it done at 1 o'clock in the afternoon the day before. Because I had no time.
Yeah.
I made it on, though.
Let's see. You've got a Multiverses, Adrian. It's so much fun. I've been thinking about playing that game. Let's see. I loved you guys matching embarkation outfits. So cute. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Are you friends with Kyle Paulo? No. Things I learned today. Fat $$ means excellent Aqua Mouse experience. Oh, fat ass. Means excellent Aqua Mouse experience and horrible show experience. Yep. It's a trade-off on the Disney Wish. It's a trade-off. So let's see. Planning my first cruise. Chose the dream based on your experiences. Thanks for saving me money from booking the Wish. My videos aren't meant to deter people from booking the Wish. It's not meant to deter people. It's just showing you the issues that it's currently having right now, as it is a brand new ship still that should not have sailed in its current state. It should not have sailed in its current state. But in no way am I trying to deter people from sailing. Like, if you have a cruise booked for like October, November, December this year, you should be fine. I would like to think. Sorry. I would like to think that they would have those issues fixed by then. But I'm not trying to deter people from taking this cruise. Absolutely not. Let's see. For someone who likes to collect things besides the ship models, what are other cool things to collect from every ship? Also, can you show your collection? That would take me a while to show everything that's back there. But I like to collect shirts from our cruises. Like, I bought this shirt on the Wish, and the hat I got on the Wish as well.
Pandora charms?
Pandora charms, yeah. You can collect those. Coda's got a Pandora collection going from her different... Do you have one for the Magic?
Yeah, you got me one.
I buy her Pandora charms. Oh, look. Our friendly adult dating sites are back.
Oh, I suppose that's me.
Yeah, babe. I'm looking at Mod. I'm looking at Mod here.
Lock. Hold on, Tess. Get out of here. I'm not. Did you take me off again?
No. Wait, what? I didn't unmod you.
Rude.
I don't recall unmodding you. You must have been annoying me one day.
Yeah. Remember the day I fought Nightbot? Hold on, I got it. I'll go to my other channel.
Well, there you go. You're making me look like a dunce. Well, now you have 2 mod accounts.
Yay. Somebody timed him out. Thanks, Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, it still shows up in the chat box over here, but it's whatever. That's the downside of that one.
You want to take the chat off your screen?
Yeah, I can take the chat off my screen for a little bit.
John Cena.
Boop.
Yes. Do it. Oh.
You want me to John Cena?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
I love him.
And then I can do Vibing Cat.
I saw the Vibing Cat. I didn't know about John Cena.
So let's see. Do you have a reservation for Epcot on the 1st? No, but I do have tickets to the after party, to the Diz Unplugged 40th anniversary party. I do have tickets to that.
Have fun. I have tickets to the half marathon after party.
Let's see. Was it easier to board this time on the Wish than when you went on the Dream? Yes, only because we didn't have to do testing at the port. So we were able to just get out of our car and just walk right on the ship. So it was a lot easier. Let's see. Welcome back to land. you have been cruising like crazy. See any familiar faces on the Wish? Yes, we saw Diz Life of Ours. We saw JoJo. We saw Kyle. We saw Ordinary Adventures. We saw Gavin and Patrick. We saw a lot of people. Drew the Theme Park Dude. He's a fun guy. You should subscribe to his channel. Let's see. You two are the best. Oh, thank you, Monica. I appreciate you. Let's see. New Disneyland hotel coming. Disney's Mayu and Minitown in 2023. Interesting. Let's see. Imagine they have more Figment popcorn buckets at the 40th anniversary. No, we can't do that again. I refuse to do that again. Let's see. What ships do you recommend the most? The Dream and the Fantasy. Right now. For first-time cruisers. Give the Wish some time, and then you can go ahead and go on the Wish. But for first-time cruisers, or as far as my favorite ships as well, Dream and the Fantasy. Let's see, I live in SoCal, so I was considering the Wonder since it's in San Diego, but it was the same price as the Dream, and I want to see Castaway Key. Well, I mean, if you're living in San Diego, you also have to take into account the travel. You know, if you're driving over here from that far, if you're taking a plane, you got to consider that travel cost as well into that cruise. So it's up to you, but Castaway Key is really worth it. No, Michael K was not on board the ship, surprisingly. I would have expected him to be on that first sailing, but I don't know. Let's see, the atrium looks beautiful, but almost kind of fake. How does it seem in person? The Dream is beautiful. I am unsure. I don't know how to describe it. Like, visually, yes, it's beautiful, but there are certain things that were done on the cheap. As far as the decorations in the atrium, and definitely the paint job. The paint job was just... That was it.
I feel like we take care of it.
But yeah, there are certain things that were done on the cheap, but it's still really nice. Like, if you're not looking for issues, then you're not going to notice anything. But if you're looking for issues, then yes, you're going to find a lot of them. Let's see. Also, was there enough merch on board? Yes. There were a couple things that sold out, like the Quantum Core sippers. Those sold out on our second cruise after the very first night. Like, Quinn, our table mate, he bought the last one.
Good job, Quinn.
Yeah, he was at Worlds of Marvel on his first night, and he bought the last sipper, and the rest of the cruise they had no more. And they supposedly, according to some people in the Facebook groups, the crew member told them that they weren't supposed to get any more in until December.
Yo.
Yeah, so I don't know how true that is. It was someone on Facebook, but that's just what I heard. But yeah, I'll do a merchandise haul video fairly soon. We just got to get organized because we still have our bags full in the living room.
We got back yesterday. It's fine.
Yeah. We still have at least 5 more days of living out of our bags before it becomes socially unacceptable. Am I going to watch the Black Phone before you go to Halloween Horror Nights? Yes, I am. What is your favorite restaurant on the Wish? It would definitely be Worlds of Marvel. It's definitely my most hyped house. Everything else is just the same. Let's see. Michael K said he was waiting until the kinks are sorted out. Okay, fair enough. I mean, he's definitely like the Disney Cruise Line vlogger out there. So it doesn't matter whether he goes, first or last. He'll still get the views that he needs. He'll still get the views that he needs. So good for him. Let's see. I'm going on the Wish in January. What do you recommend? Everything. Everything. As of right now, I know that Disney is working on a system to make Hyperspace Lounge reservations on the app. So if that isn't a thing by the time you get on, then definitely go to Triton's and try and get your reservation as quickly as possible, so that way you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the cruise. But yeah, other than that, just have fun. Take your time, relax, and explore things. Explore. But don't stress yourself out over trying to see absolutely everything. Because especially if you're just on a 3-night sailing, you're not going to see everything. So don't stress yourself out over it, and don't think that your vacation is over because you don't see everything. Let's see. Did you all think the Cinderella statue face was a bit scary? Yes.
I didn't look that closely at her.
It's good that you didn't. It's good that you didn't.
I like the cat. I like Lucifer.
You like Lucifer, yeah. I can't believe they just left the decorations in the box. Yeah, we were very upset. Well, I mean, I was very upset because I'm the one who paid for it. But yeah, the way that they just handed me the box, like, bro, it's not what we want. Any plans to go back to Disneyland or DCA anytime soon? I'd ideally like to go back sometime this year with Coda, so that way we can see the Haunted Mansion Holiday. Really want to see the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay for in person. So hopefully soon. Let's see. The room looks gorgeous on the Wish, though. I hope they refurb the older ships' rooms to that. Yeah, I do admit the Wish rooms are really nice. But the thing about the Wish is that they took away the entirety of the nautical theme that you get on the other cruise ships. So the other cruise ships are a lot more nautical, and the rooms reflect that nautical theme. I think that people would raise hell if they got rid of the nautical theme in the rooms. I do think that the rooms need to be updated to be similar to what's on the Wish, like a bigger TV on the wall, and the bigger mirrors and the lighting. Coda, what is going on here?
What is nautical about the Dreams room, the Dreams cabins? Besides, the only thing I can think of are the tables.
The different decorations that are on the wall, the lampshades that have all the different ships on it, the pull down bed, the sofa with all the lines. That's a nautical thing.
I just saw them as stripes, and I didn't notice the ships on the lampshade.
It's just the overall nautical theming. I mean, it doesn't have to be covered in starfish to be nautical.
Well, that I was thinking when we were on the Magic, we just had what was it, When You Wish Upon a Star on that poster.
And we also had a Pirates of the Caribbean painting in the room, or picture, on one of the walls.
I don't remember that. The only picture I remember from the room is, people on a beach.
Okay.
No, I don't pay that close attention, clearly. These ones I did, because we had Ariel and then a lot of others.
But yes, going back to what we were talking about, yes, I would like to see the rooms updated, but not necessarily copied. Let's see, Dirty Dan, you're the DCL guy to me. I appreciate that. I'm not trying to become the DCL guy, but it's nice to hear. I do like how much I'm able to cover. Let's see, how long do the inaugural sailings last? It all depends. It all depends. Probably the first 6 months. I would imagine until at least January. But who knows? I mean, to me personally, if it were up to me, inaugural sailings is the first month. That's up to me personally. But who knows? Disney likes to stretch things out. 50th anniversary.
Yeah, when is that in? When can we have the old castle back?
I don't know.
Miss her.
So yeah.
Is it back? Oh.
What? No.
I thought you were sighing.
No.
The button.
Let's see. Hey, Lisa King, I hope you're doing well. Hello. Thank you so much for coming into the chat. Let's see. Hyperspace Lounge is supposedly open to all ages during the day. Do you still need a res at that time to go in and check it out? I've seen people go up to the lady out front. I call her the bouncer because she literally stands at the door with a computer and, keeps people from just willy-nilly walking in. But I've seen people go up and talk to the bouncer and ask, hey, can we just... they come up with their kid and they're like, hey, can my kid just go in there and just see it? And they say, yeah, sure. And she takes them in there for a couple minutes and they come back out. So it is possible to just walk in there and just see it. But as far as sitting down and actually ordering something, you need a reservation for that. So yeah, I mean, if you walk up with your kid and you have them do the puppy dog eyes, please. And give him a little lightsaber too. Or a flag that says, I like Obi-Wan. Or pretty please. I'm sure they'll let you in and look. Let's see. We have loved all your cruise vlogs. Thank you so much. Hey, Andy, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. What is your favorite Disney cruise you've been on? Alaska. 100% my favorite Disney cruise I've ever been on. Let's see. Did you get 2 sets of Castaway gifts in your room for back-to-back? Yes, we did. We have 2 of the inaugural Castaway Club totes, and because I'm platinum, we also got the water bottle speaker.
Don't burp on your child.
I'm trying to cover my mouth. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you? Get the vomit off his head.
Dang. You acting like I was... Also, guys, if you're not following me on Twitter, I highly suggest you do so, because we were live tweeting the entire time we were on the Wish cruise. Like, we were live tweeting everything. So from Twitter, you guys were basically on the cruise with us and following along with us. So if you're not following us on Twitter, I highly suggest you do so at Theme Park Express with only one S. So yeah. Any other questions? We've been live streaming for an hour and 50 minutes now. Holy cow, this was definitely a longer live stream. Let's see, Dakota Vasquez. Adrian is definitely the DCL guy. I love all the cruise content. We're waiting a bit to go on the Wish, going on a back-to-back next summer. You're going to love it. That's the way to do it. Let's see, are you going to be at D23? Unfortunately not. What? Are you shook by Dakota Vasquez?
Like, what the heck?
Are you shook? Because whenever we get married, that's going to be your name.
That's why I was like, dang, that is too close to home.
But Vasquez is spelled with a Z over here.
I needed to see it for myself. My God.
Let's see. I loved your comments about how there were no mountains during your recent cruise. That cracked me up. Yeah, I know. Well, Alaska spoiled the hell out of me. I would wake up every morning, walk outside, and boom, mountains. And now we go into the Caribbean, and there's no mountains. It's all flat. Let's see. What are your favorite Caribbean ports? The last Caribbean cruise that was a 7-night was on the Fantasy, and that was back in 2012. And I don't recall which ports exactly we went to. I know we went to San Juan, and I remember St. Thomas, but I don't remember any other port that we went to. I mean, San Juan is really nice, but as a Puerto Rican myself, I know that San Juan is crime-ridden, and it's a very dangerous place to be. So if you're in San Juan, you need to stay in the super touristy areas and go on a official Disney tour, or else you're gonna get mugged. But San Juan is still really nice.
Well, there's a straight line back to the fort where there is a Starbucks along that straight line back to the fort.
What she said.
If you like coffee.
What she said.
St. Martin's cool.
I can't recall if I went to St. Martin. I know I went to St. Thomas. Somewhere in the U.S. Virgin Islands. But anyways, guys, any further questions? Being a fellow Puerto Rican, definitely agree, Adrian. Yeah, you stay away from San Juan. But yeah, any further questions before we go ahead and end the live stream? This was a lot of fun. I think 155 people. I think we maxed out. How many did we peak at? I think we peaked at 160, 170 viewers. That's awesome. Slowly but surely, our live stream view count is going up, and I love it. I love seeing new faces in here. I love having new people in here. I love everyone asking me questions. I love people saying that they're booking cruises because of my videos. I love it. So let's see. Absolutely loved your Alaska series, and it made me more excited for our September 5th through 12th cruise in case you missed it earlier. No, I definitely saw that, and I am excited that you guys are going. You're going to have a great time. Did the GF go with you on the Alaska cruise? No, unfortunately not. She had to work. Look at that face. She unfortunately had to work and had to miss out on the Alaska cruise, but that's why we are going again next year. I'm going on an Alaskan cruise in September, and I'm excited. I've also been on a cruise in Norway, and the fjord views are beautiful. I'd love to do a Norway cruise. I want to do the Norway cruise. Did I see Thor? Yes. Did I like it? No. Let's see, 169 likes. We're at 172 right now. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Let's see. Thanks again. You guys are the best. Let's see. Bam Bam 2006. Hi from Ohio. Thank you so much.
I'm from Michigan. I can apologize.
But all right, guys, we are going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you all so much for coming out to the live stream. I really appreciate it. All your incredible support on the recent cruise videos has been, for lack of better words, absolutely insane. And I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you all so much for your feedback. Thank you so much for your comments, your likes, and subscriptions. We have our Embarkation Day video from the Disney Wish already posted, so go ahead and give that a watch. We have a new video coming out tomorrow. That is day 2. That is our day at Nassau, where we visit Worlds of Marvel, and it is Pirate Night. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and having your notifications turned on to watch that video whenever it comes out at 11 a.m. And yeah, I think that is going to do it for us for this live stream. So thank you all so much once again for coming out. I hope you all have a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Have a good night, everybody.